It's cold outside. It's
Ooh-wee.
beyond cold outside. I let Carlene know. Chris Mulcahy is here in studio. Thank you for joining us. I told Carlene I did not run outside this morning. Mondays are usually my run day. I hit the treadmill instead.
There you go.
It was too cold.
I'm proud of you.
I got my thermals on today. It's cold, Chris. Am I
is.
over exaggerating?
No.
Okay.
Do you know how I'm going to back up that you're not over exaggerating? Because today is a superlative. It's the coldest
Wow.
day of the week, the season, and the year, y'all.
Wow.
That's right, 2025. The coldest we've been before this morning was January 22nd. We dropped down to 18 degrees, officially dropped down to 16 degrees for our morning low. So by far the coldest, and you can see other dates that were similar, 19. Actually, the last time that we were this cold during the month of December was around Christmas time of 2022. So we drop down to the teens most each and every year, but it's not always during December. So just letting you know, kind of putting that in perspective. Now today we will have a nice little rebound. Next graphic shows about 38 degrees for a high temperature, and we have the sunshine. That's what makes things so much better. Sunshine makes you feel at least 10 degrees warmer. So thank goodness, because 38 with cloud cover, if we had cloud cover, by the way, we, wouldn't have dropped down this cold, but say if we picked up during the afternoon, we wouldn't even probably reach the freezing point. So thank you, sunshine, for trying to keep us a little bit warmer. 36, still feeling like 36 at 2 p.m. The big difference yesterday, the winds. Was anyone out and about yesterday during the afternoon?
Yeah, I popped out for like a second.
Yeah, to walk the dog.
Oh, yeah, we were in Kannapolis, walked around for a little bit, and it was rough.
Good for you.
We already, because we went to slot car racing. Have you ever been? So my father-in-law, we were supposed to do it back in October, and we went, and they were suddenly closed when we went. So the makeup date was yesterday, and those things zip.
Yeah.
So Kannapolis has a little slot car place that you can try out. So we went there, but walking around to and fro, we were dealing with gusts of 30 and wind chills well below freezing. So I lost. My wife's really good at it. I'm not very good at slot cars. I kept on spinning off the track.
Good for you, Cam.
Yeah.
You're great at a lot of things.
You are
But
good
not
at a
slot
lot of
cars.
things.
Not slot cars. I'm also great at coming up with different ways of saying the one thing. I also looked at a thesaurus. That's what it's used for. So instead of using the word cold, we decided to pull out our weather thesaurus. And here are some other ways to really describe this morning and today. Arctic, bitter, bone-chilling, cryogenic. I like that one. Frigid is a good way. Gelid, glacial, numbing, polar, and shivery. Now, if you were listening to that list, there's probably one that kind of stood out from the rest. Gelid. What the heck's gelid?
What is?
Because it's so cold outside, it's kind of like Jello. You become like gelatin.
I like that. Yeah, straight gelatin, y'all. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
So I literally pulled up the dictionary here.
Oh, I was wrong.
One as an icy, having a low subnormal Jello-like temperature. Now I added the middle part. But also two, you can describe a person as in frigid, lacking in friendliness or warmth of feeling. So that was maybe lack of feeling in the phalanges if you didn't have the gloves this morning. Tonight is not going to be nearly as cold. We're only dropping down to the lower to the mid-20s, as we can see here on this map. 21 degrees around Hickory, 19 around Morganton. One thing to note, it was still decently breezy on and off throughout the overnight. So we did not have as much frost on the windshield as what otherwise I think will happen tomorrow. Some of us probably had some last-minute frost form. When I went to work at around 2 o'clock to 2:30, there was no frost on my windshield. We started to pick it up closer to sunrise. Well, tomorrow, since the winds are pretty much lax most of the night, and we have a little bit extra moisture, I think that you will have a frostier windshield if you park in the open air. If you're under some sort of covering, you don't have to worry about it because you need a clear sky, a cold, pretty much a still wind and temperatures 38 or below for frost, and we definitely have that by tomorrow. Now, going forward, we are going to see some warmer lows. You can expect 33 degrees come Wednesday, 38 come Thursday, and with more clouds to kick off your day on Friday, we're only falling down to 52 degrees. We're not even reaching that until tomorrow for our high temperature, and then we have another drop to freezing on Saturday overall, but it's certainly above normal. As far as any rain chances go, we only have one day that stands out from the rest, and that's Thursday heading into Thursday night. I think it's primarily, really, we could see a few showers during the afternoon, but it's Thursday evening and Thursday night that we start to see those showers push on through overall. Now, going forward for our long-range forecast for our 7-day brought to us by the Jerry Hunt Super Center, you can see that this day stands out from all the rest. Technically, Brad had this as a weather alert day all day today, but once you're above the freezing point, it's not dangerously cold. It's just cold. We've done that before. That's not a big deal. But this morning, it's an anomaly. Still have a chance for some single-digit wind chills. Temperatures colder than they have been. Because before this morning, this season, the coldest we've been since February at least is 28 degrees. So, yeah, and we dropped down to 16. That's a huge difference. And we're not getting to that freezing point until around noon. Tomorrow, much better day, close to where we should be for the average of 55. Right around 60 degrees on Wednesday and Thursday. We will see a little bit of drop on to Saturday, but there's my pick of the week. And this is going to be a nice transition bringing Nick back in. 65 degrees for week 16. The Panthers had the chance to really put themselves firmly in the driver's seat. Now it comes down to week 16 versus the Bucks, and it's a little bit more difficult, my friend, but at least the weather's going to be decent. 65 with increasing clouds.